This perverted landlord secretly uses the female tenant's toothbrush. When the female tenant brushes her teeth at night, she suddenly felt a fishy odor on her toothbrush. The woman was disgusted. She told her husband with a puzzled look on her face, but the husband didn't take it seriously. He thought it was just a normal reaction to her pregnancy. But while they were talking, the pervert landlord in the dark had seen everything. This landlord wants to be able to spy on his tenants. He installed 13 cameras in the rooms. The bathroom and bedroom have become the key areas for the pervert landlord to monitor. Whenever a new tenant comes to rent the room, the landlord would clean the room to make sure that the tenants are satisfied with the apartment. And when the newlyweds saw such a neat room, they rented it without any precaution. From the moment she moved in, the nightmare began as expected. While Lisa was taking a shower in the bathroom, she didn't know that there were cameras in the bathroom. Her every move was being watched by her perverted landlord in the shadows. And what's worse, he would sneak into the room while the couple was out, checking the position of the cameras one by one to make sure they wouldn't find out. Then he went to the bathroom and sniffed and kissed the female tenant's towel. But the couple didn't know anything was wrong, except that when Lisa was packing up her clothes, she realized that one of her undergarments had disappeared. The woman didn't think much of it at first. She thought it was just blown away by the wind. But then one thing led to another. That night when the woman came home, she saw her husband cleaning up vomit from the carpet. It turned out that the dog had just thrown up some indigestible chunks of food. Lisa was amazed, because they had never let their dog eat anything. But what they didn't know, that the perverted landlord was sneaking into the room, and the dog had been barking like crazy, so he gagged the dog with his own food. Despite the bizarre nature of the incident, Jack was still trying to reassure his wife not to think too much of it, because he was a total scumbag. Whenever his wife went to her mother's house, she would call his female assistant to spend the night, but their every move in the room, the perverted landlord had already observed them in the dark. As this happened one after another, the perverted landlord was no longer satisfied with spying in the dark. That day Lisa called the landlord to her house to fix the toilet. But the strange thing was, the dog didn't bark at the old man. The dog was even very gentle. Lisa was very puzzled, but in order to get the landlord to fix the toilet, she didn't pursue the matter. But while the landlord was fixing it, he secretly installed a camera in the toilet, and Lisa didn't even know about it outside the door. The landlord took the tenant's underwear out of the drawer. He carefully folded them up. Then he went straight to the basement of his house. It turned out that there was a girl locked up in the basement. The terrified girl kept screaming for help. The landlord was a little irritated by the woman's deafening cries for help. When the girl finally shut up, the landlord took another hamburger out of the bag. He told the girl that this was the only food she would have for a few days. Once the girl was fed and watered, the pervert landlord had to leave the house, because the couple who rented the house would be back soon. It turns out that while the couple was out, the pervert landlord noticed through the surveillance. The male tenant's female assistant suddenly came to the house. After seeing the girl's face and body, the pervert landlord immediately drove over. He attacked the girl from behind when she wasn't looking and overpowered her. Then he locked her in the basement. Soon after he left, the young couple came back. Jack immediately realized something was wrong. He had arranged for his assistant to meet him in the evening, but his wife changed her mind and decided to go back to her mother's house tomorrow. He was worried that his assistant would call him, so he took advantage of his wife's absence.